My name is Paul.
My profession or I am.
I am a civil servant.
What are some of the things you like to do, Paul?
Uh, what I like to do, I'm pretty boring. I really like sport, I guess. I do a lot of play a lot of football, squash, anything I can really in terms of the stuff that's around me. Um, Other than that, I'm really into TV and movies. Spend a lot of time watching them with my girlfriend. Uh, Outside of that, I guess video games as well. Yeah, so okay.
That's cool. Yeah, here's the questions. Um, how would you describe the political system in the United States of America?
uh, it seems it makes me feel a little bit better being from the UK, where like as bad as it is where I'm from, it always seems to be that you're just doing one worse here. So yeah, I joke about that, but then the other way, it's not funny because it feels like as extreme as it gets here, it becomes more acceptable the way like politicians behave in my own country when they compare themselves to like in the US. It's like we're not as bad as the US, but then it's still like if you look at how we've changed in the last like 10, 15 years, that really does scare me, especially as a kind of like civil servant where we used to kind of be independent of the kind of political system that was in place at the time, but it seems to be more and more where like in the UK, they think that it's okay to get into the civil service and control stuff that they shouldn't be. And I think a lot of that is from based on how they see the US behaving and like kind of what you seem to be able to get away with, um, which is it's funny in one way, but then it's scary in another as well.
The second question is, what are your feelings or reactions concerning the current state of U.S. politics?
Um, yeah, it's so strange. It's like I see all the time like the kind of like I don't know how to explain it. You've got the kind of obviously Democrats and Republicans, and it seems like diametrically opposed. Like it doesn't matter what either one wants to do, the others will just now get to a point where there's the one accept. There's no kind of oh my god, what's the word? Like cross-party working together anymore. And like I probably feel if I was like lived in the US, I would be more like left leaning, like I'm a Democrat. Um, but then like say in the UK we have got kind of conservatives, a bit more right leaning, and like it's it just seems wild like the Republican Party in the US, like how they behave, and like obviously all the stuff with Donald Trump. Um, but what I can't get my head around is like there's such a large proportion of the like electorate who who want that, who like think that the way he behaves, the way he acts, like the way he wants to like run things is like a good idea. So yeah, it's yeah. I can't remember what the question was. Sorry, but like that does really yeah. It blows my mind that there's like yeah, like Republican Party people who like, want people like him to run the country. I don't know if that's like me and my girlfriend watching Fox News last night, like, and it's we watch it like as a joke, but you can see how like you know people watch that fully believe in what's being said and go along with it. And again, it's just someone from like not around here, like I just can't believe it's a thing that you'd think people would only watch it as like a parody of stuff, but it's not. It's like people like watch that and think, yeah, I agree with what you're telling me. So yeah, it's wild.
Third question is kind of like a game. You finish the sentence. Politics in the United States.
Politics in the United States is getting worse, and I don't know to what end.
I don't know. No, no.
Yeah, don't know to what end. Like how worse it can get. Like I think with what happened with the uh, at the end of the election cycle last time, where they like literally invaded the Capitol buildings. It does make us wonder like how bad it's going to get, and like what at what point, like how bad has it got to get before it starts what I'd say like kind of normalizing again. And bringing people back together because it is getting worse, but I don't see any kind of end in sight to it.
So now I'm going to find a title for the piece, and it's going to be one or two words. That'll be the title.
Okay.
Let's see. So what were you, do you have any ideas come through your mind that we can polish thing?
That we've just done.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like
Parody, talk about fuck news, normalcy. You say that?
yeah, I don't know. Just like it's just like I always describe it as it's wild. It's wild what's happening.
Okay, can you say the word is wild?
The word is wild.
And the first letter of that is W. It fits the format of a project. Can you say the letter is W?
The letter is W.
Thank you.